High Court orders humanitarian aid for Stilfontein illegal miners.
And to be exit Xoli, together with our viewers, that came to the surface today. 17 from the Margaret shaft, 4 that came from shaft 10. One who was badly injured, and we are told that he had to be transported to the hospital for further medical attention. Some of them, they had wounds on their heads, on their nose, on their faces, on their knees, and they are talking about, the process or the journey of having to crawl from underground, also holding on to the pole as they are trying to climb up and get to the surface. And those are the injuries that they are sustaining, talking about, a very difficult journey that they are traveling. Some had indicated that they started on Saturday, some had said that they started on Tuesday, and that is why we are seeing emergency medical services coming to these shafts as and when they are resurfacing to come and check them. They need any medical attention. Those that needs to be sent to the hospital, they have been sent to the hospital, like the one that we had noted today that was taken by the ambulance just for further medical attention. But we're also talking about, the dire situation that is underground there, Xoli, understanding that some are saying that it has been months since they have had proper solid food because they had to survive on things like maheu, water, among others. And they were calling, you remember that there was a third phase of the mining rescue experts that was supposed to begin of retrieving those that remain underground, particularly here at shaft 11, because there was that indication that the method that was used by the community previously, it had to be stopped because now the mining rescue experts have been officially deployed here. But we are seeing that ruling today that humanitarian aid can be sent underground. Earlier on, we were seeing community members, in fact, even now, they are still there closer there at the shaft with the strong police presence that we saw coming earlier here today, just around 3 o'clock there at Xoli. And what we are told is that, yes, those food items that were here, they've been taken there, wrapped into a big sack. But now, Johannes was indicating that they have not yet been lowered down there because they are waiting for the rope. That is the method that they say they have been using to take food underground, even for people to go underground. That method of a rope, it's the one that has been used. But we had, an opportunity to engage Xoli, among other things that we keep on asking is how they find themselves here, some indicating that they were deceived not only by strangers but by their family members. Also trying to find out what is it that they forced them to come out because they are resurfacing on their own. Well, Xoli, you will also understand that as and when these illegal miners are, emerging from underground, police will indicate even to us as the media that we'll need to give them some time so that they can engage with them and find out, some of the details. And when we are engaging with them and they make these allegations of having to jump over bodies underground. I mean, we talked to one who says that there is a 16-year-old, allegedly so, who is underground, has died and their body has been wrapped and put aside, which authorities are saying these are things that they keep on questioning. Also around the number of bodies that are there. You'll understand, Xoli, that at this moment in time, there is a conflict in terms of the certain or the clear number of people, either those that are still underground that are alive, even the bodies that are said and allegedly so still to be underground, Xoli. Those that we spoke to on Saturday, they had indicated that there were 4 bodies that they were able to notice. One that we spoke to today, he was indicating about a 16-year-old that has passed on. They were talking about how they witnessed that person dying in front of them because of hunger. So these are some of the things that we understand that the police are looking into and also trying to work closely with the rescue experts. A camera that was sent there, we know that there were things that they have been identified there, though it has not it was shared with the media about the progress report, some of the things that they found there. But with this one in particular around bodies and the exact number of people that are there, it has not really been been clear, but it's something that the police, they are probing. But yes, indeed, I can tell that, as we are engaging with them, the police, to say, are you probing further and asking them questions about these people that are said, or these bodies that are said to be underground. They're saying it's something that they are really looking into. You know that currently, clearly, the number, or there's just one body that was taken from underground during that community-led rescue operation, that we understand that it has still been taken into, it's still within the forensic processes of getting the cause of death, among others. But it was also indicated that this person has passed on around July, August. But it's just a worrying concern that alleged bodies that are underground, there are people that are said to be sick and not be in a position to come out on their own. And I think another thing that is worrying is the allegations of those that are underage or children, because some that we are engaging with, they're indicating that they are 17, they're 18. However, because they don't have their documents on them, authorities, other stakeholders include their Department of Health that are trying to ascertain their age clearly. Another thing that came out when we were asking them questions as to how is it that they are not being found with the documents, they are alleging clearly that when they get to these mine shafts and they are being told to go underground forcefully, so allegedly, so these documents that they would be having on them, they are being taken away by their so-called bosses, and that's why they say that that's why we don't have those documents on us. And I guess maybe that is also another aspect that is coming, because we are asking them these questions. You know that majority are said to be from countries like Mozambique, Zimbabwe, and they are said to not be documented, which when they are going before the court, they are being charged, among others, being in contravention of the Immigration Act, among other charges, clearly. So that is really what we are getting here on the ground. What you are seeing, the community members are still there. Some actually have just moved out from the shaft, with just a few of them there. We are also seeing some community members who seem to be making their way back to the shaft, clearly. But they had indicated that they're just waiting for that rope for them to be able to take that sack that we saw earlier on down to the ground, clearly.